How's it going, Critter Family? Hope you all are doing well. Today we are going over a video by Tom Davis. He is using a slip lead with a tiny dog, looks like a Pomeranian. This dog is fearful and he's going to force himself upon the dog and he's going to make it all theatrical. And if you hear noise in the background, that's just Ellie sitting on Pinky's cage. It squeaks every now and then, so don't mind that. But, oh good, not worried about his trachea, really. It's so cute. Little dog are such a challenge, even more than larger dogs sometimes. So I was looking at the comments. He hid one comment here already because it says there's 5 comments and there's only 4 here. So he's hiding comments that he doesn't like to see. Hey, you know what? I don't blame you, but when you're being borderline abusive to an animal like this, he's not worried about popping this dog and hurting this dog. That's what he wants to do. He wants to harm the dog because that's what a slip lead is for. That's what in this case, the slip lead used in training is meant to pop the dog and hurt the dog to stop the dog from doing a behavior. It's meant to punish the dog or cause negative reinforcement to stop the dog from practicing the behavior of acting, of showing that they are fearful and acting out because they are afraid of humans.
Leave it.
Right when,
Leave it.
yeah, so let me see. Leave it.
Ouch.
Okay.
So you just want a little bit more umph on that.
Okay.
So he
Those
wants
are
to
poles.
aggressively pop the dog.
Still. But right now, like, I'll show you with this slip.
So he adds this music to make it more theatrical.
Hey.
And on the inside, I want to say, go dog, go. Good job for biting him, rip him to shreds. But I'm not going to say that. Because in the end, it doesn't teach the dog anything good. Although this guy deserves to be ripped and torn to shreds by many a dog, I believe, because he's so aggressive and abusive in other ways. Not in this video, but in other videos, he really is. Because all he does is teach learned helplessness. That's all he does. He's a joke. He's not a trainer. He's not a good trainer. I mean, anybody can call themselves a trainer nowadays. But he just comes here, pops the dog, and tells him, leave it.
Leave it.
He's staring at the dog in the eyes. He pops it very aggressively. He's holding eye contact with the dog. He's towering over the dog, even though he's kneeling down at their level. He's right here, right by the mouth, right by the face, right by the neck, ready to pop it. Okay, sorry, I was helping Ellie down from sitting on top of Pinky. He is just aggressive, and he doesn't need to be. And if I wouldn't be focused on the leave it, because I'm not going to tell a dog who's fearful of something else. First of all, I wouldn't be here in this position. I'm not going to be popping the dog. I'm not going to be touching the dog. I'm not going to be correcting the dog. I'm not going to be staring in the eyes at the dog. I'm not going to be towering over the dog. I'd be sitting on the floor or on the couch or wherever is comfortable, and I would let the dog be comfortable in their little bed. Because you notice how far he got the dog out of their little comfort zone? He moved the dog away from the bed over here. All he knows is how to correct an animal. So what I would do is I would be sitting here and tossing treats to the dog. And I wouldn't be looking at them in the eye. And, if they came up to me to get a treat, great, terrific. I'm not going to try and touch them. I'm not going to have a leash on them. I'm just going to let them come up and touch, come touch me if they want to. They can come sniff me. They can come lick me. They can come chill and hang out. I'm not going to be trying to tell them leave it. I'm not going to give them any cues, or in his case, it would be a command. I'm not going to give them any of that. I wouldn't tell the owner to tell them leave it. I would tell the owner, teach them a look cue. So the dog looks to the owner versus looking at whatever it is that is scaring them. And in the meantime, I would be trying to create distance. So that way I'm not scaring the dog. I would try to move the dog away, or I would move away. If I were to move the dog away, I would have the dog on a harness, especially a dog this small.
Leave it. So see his little teeth chatter there? So he's just fearful.
Okay.
No duh. No duh. No shit. This dog is absolutely terrified of you, and they are developing learned helplessness. That's all he knows how to train is learned helplessness. I would just be sitting there, chilling, and the dog can come up to me. I have a video on my channel of working with a fearful dog, and if they want to come up, then they can. If they don't want to, they don't have to. This is something that's going to take time to get them used to a stranger. You do not need to be popping on your dog like this with a slip lead. He made this slip lead out of paracord. So to the person who is asking that question, where can I get a slip leash too small? He made one himself. He just got some paracord from wherever, and he just tied a little knot in there for a handle, and he made it this small and short. And he made it for this dog. And he uses the same size on a Rottweiler, on a 200-pound Mastiff. He uses the same size of of slip lead on the same on every dog.
Just telling me, hey man, a little much. And that's okay. I respect
She's
that.
telling you, he's telling you a lot. Get away from me. F you. I don't like you. You're scary. And then guess what? Then he forces himself upon the dog by forcefully petting very, very hard, patting on the back. This dog
Good.
does not
Shake
like
it
it.
off.
The dog
This
is
is-
shaking off that stress of your interaction with him. That doesn't mean he's friends. I don't find it successful by being able to pet a dog. Petting a dog does not make it successful for me. For me, success is when the dog is able to be in my presence, and I still don't have to touch him. I don't touch a dog I don't know because I'm respectful like that. I don't force myself upon them. Unless they're rubbing against me and they want petting, that dog didn't want petting. That is just him fulfilling his stupid, selfish human mind in that, yes, I conquered this dog. Whether he believes that or not, that's what he's doing. He is conquering the dog. And he's showing her how to use the slip lead,
You're here.
which is a choke lead.
So what you
It
wanna
chokes
do
the
is you wanna
dog.
really pop that like this.
No, you don't ever want to pop a dog,
Right now,
especially
you're
not
kinda,
this
like,
small.
coming up, you're hitting this capacity, and you're pulling back. When he's coming after me like that, he's coming after me, but you know his intentions are to just warn me off.
God, this guy is an idiot. So that was my view on this. I'm not worried about the leave it. I would rather have the dog have a good look cue. I would sit down in the room. I would allow the dog to be totally free. If they're going to be on anything, they're going to be on a harness and a leash and dragging it around. And just for safety, if I'm worried about the dog biting, but the dog is not going to bite me because I'm not going to be forcing myself upon the dog. So poor little puppy. This guy is an idiot. He's a joke of a trainer. All he knows how to do is teach learned helplessness. So that's that. So let me know what you think of this video. Give your little critter some kind of loving, some kind of petting. Say how to do. Say how to do for me. And until next time, practice peace, patience, and positivity.